Sorry, I was setting up. But hello! This is so beautiful. I never regret rolling for Shakona. Shakona was never a regret to roll. She sings. Oh, what is this? Wait, why did the screen... The screen literally froze the moment I came up here. What is this? Ah, of course, it's the Leap of Glory. But before I do that, hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're out there in the world. I hope you're all having a lovely day. I am Notes of the Archive, and we're going to be completing the Rinascita arc. Now, I am quite aware that I'm several days late to the party, but I had my reasons for delay. Regrettably, I cannot stream at the time when it was released, but better late now than never. Am I right? Now let's take a leap of glory. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that is such a heavy fall. Oh, that is so high up. Oh, it's gonna make me vomit. Oh, it's gonna make me vomit. Why am I jumping? Fly. Can I? Nah. How have I not crushed all my bones? Oh, alright. I guess the rover's dead. Oh, never mind. There's a supply chest here.
Cherish every gain.
But jeez, that was quite the secret, quite the leap of glory there. Anyhows, I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. Sorry if I delayed myself on replying to people. I'm just trying to get through a bit of stuff right now, and once that I'm through, I was able to make time for Wuthering Waves. Okay, let's read the chat right here. You got the characters out. Oh, you got Galbrena? That's amazing. I hope she handles well. I think I tried to get Galbrena. And, Lek Young, thank you for the follow, by the way. Hey, you stream really well. I'll become your, Well, I thank you for following me, but why do you speak as if though you're some sort of...
Wind guide me.
You're kind of like... I feel... I don't know if you're a bot or not, but I appreciate the follow. In any case, one other thing, let me just address this real quick. While I appreciate the follow, try not to advertise much of your Discord username, or just... It's just that the way you worded it is kind of... It makes me kind of feel like you're a bot for a quick moment there. But if you're not a bot, I do apologize. Some people do mistake me for a bot as well, but yours is kind of like... convincing, really. But either way, to anyone here, welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. Well, that was a free follow. I don't know if that's gonna be an actual viewer or not. Like it matters. Speaking of which, I am going to be streaming something quite big on Saturday. and that is to be I'm gonna be role playing as a librarian character in a place called Spifftopia. If you guys have not heard of the Spiffing Brit, he is a content creator whose content is primarily to make exploit videos and he's currently hosting a medieval civilization event in Minecraft, and I'm hoping to attend. Not just to be a librarian, but more like to be a newspaper man. I want to cover the news. I want to see what's happened, and I want to tell everybody all about it. That is basically what I had in mind. But it seems I have competition. I'm not the only one with that idea. So this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna happen around Saturday afternoon, in Central European time, I think.
Wind, guide me.
Oh boy, the entire world is still rendering in. Ugh. Right, gotta get a head start. Here we go. Yeah, I don't want to fast travel back to Raguna. I rather take the scenic route and just, just enjoy the journey back and see if there's anything see if there's any exploration that I have missed so far that could probably be that I could probably, you never know when there's like a hidden chest because you haven't explored particular areas yet. That's the thing about fast travel is good to get to destinations. It cuts the time required and whatnot. Like, I totally get it. This is like a basic fundamental for any open world game like this. But in this game, there's some hidden treasures. If you don't explore areas thoroughly enough, you might miss them. And in this case, I want to get those treasures because they contain asteroids. The more asteroids I have, the more pulls. So yeah, that's basically another reason why I wanted to just fly back, journey back like this. And the scenery is just beautiful, you know? I would sell my organs. I would sell an organ or two. I would definitely sell an organ or two just to see the night like this. Poetic, maybe. Dramatic, could be. It's just that in real life, we don't get to see this sight anymore. I just admire this view so much, you know? Gotta drink in the moment. That is why I love flying. It just gives us moments like these in an open world. I bet some of the other open world gacha games have this kind of scenery too. But Wuthering Waves really has gone all out with this one. And I gotta drop this right now before I start sounding like a Like an old broken record. Me just glazing how wonderful, how great Wuthering Waves is in comparison to other games. Actually, I never compared this to other games. It's just... It is really just a game that moved and touched me, you know? And there I am again, glazing the game. I'm trying to get to the highest point possible so that I could maximize my flying distance. And look at me, flying to the heavens, going up into the skies and eventually disappearing. If there's a chance for me to fly high into the skies, disappear into it, never to be seen by the world again, that would be a most desired and poetic end for me. A man can dream of their own end. To see the world one final time, fly to the skies and disappear into the clouds, never looking back. But that ain't gonna happen. I'll still be here, recording everything that exists. And all to record to those who have named. From beginning to end, I will be here. For I am Notes. Notes is not just one person. It is an idea, a concept, a purpose. For that even if my voice disappears, my name will remain across the pages of history. Because I am the most fundamental thing in the entire world. You have to remember. You have to take notes. He is history. I am history. I am what reminds you of back then so that you could forward to what it is today. Oh, okay. I seem to have flown directly on top of Lorelai's place. Just a little bit further. A little bit further. A little bit further. And here you go. Diving down. The render distance really just... Oh, no, I'm not gonna challenge you guys right now. No. I do some... Usually when my frame freezes like that, it just gives me a heart attack. You tried to challenge those before? Yeah, those things are difficult. I was able to defeat them, of course. And that is, I think that is without... That is without Cartithia. Believe it or not, I was able to defeat them without Cartithia's help. Or if I did got her help, regardless, I got the achievement for defeating them. But the one thing that I really would like to do when it comes to the resonators that I'm using, I do not want to get used to using the same resonators over and over. Sometimes I like to step it up, change the team composition, and try to stick to that for a time until I'm ready to change to the next one. I must be ever so changing like the Rover. The Rover was a Spectro. He changed into a Havoc. Now he's an Arrow. If he can change, so can I. If he changes his style, I must also change my style, you know. Yeah, it is very difficult. It's not for those who aren't used to fighting games specifically. But honestly, if you got if you can co-op with someone, I think you could beat those guys. Definitely. There's nothing wrong with asking for help, though. In any case, we're arriving at the city. Oh boy, why is the city so gloomy? It was sunny just a moment ago. I was just about to suggest a co-op. Yeah, and I discontinued my Southeast East Asian account, Shiro. I do apologize.
Long time no see, Raguna.
Oh, come on, scene render in perfectly. Come on. Yeah, Raguna is back. It's wonderful, and yet it's oh so gloomy. The heck is this?
Can you smell that? Sweet old Margarita's restaurant. Come on! Let's go stuff our faces already.
Oh my gosh, the game is still trying to load in.
Let's take care of important matters first. You'll eat well soon. I promise.
Ah, the VA has a little bit more personality than he's ever have.
Yeah, I know. We're here to find Cardathea. I still can't believe Tethys couldn't unlock the Sentinel's relic we found in Septimon.
At least now we know it's called a civilization capsule. It probably holds key legacy data left behind by the Sentinel.
Like some ancient data recorder, right? But Tethys said to unlock it, we'll need the Leviathan's power.
Huh. Well, ain't that risky?
If it's really from the Sentinel, why do we need the Threnodian's power for that?
Maybe because they fused together at some point.
Oh, well, guess that's why we need to find Cardathea. Maybe she'll know a workaround. The Black Shore is warned that the waters in Raguna are acting weird again. Gotta be extra careful.
Oh my gosh, the cutscene is lagging behind the sound. This is not good.
And you know, something feels off in the city, too. It's not as cheerful as when we left it.
Yeah, it's all gloomy. Think things do feel more tense.
Yeah, and they just threw a huge carnival not long ago, too.
Amid howling winds, rising storms, and ghosts adrift, I heard the captain's call.
The one thing that brings Raguna together even in this gloomy weather.
Look, over there! Isn't that Brant and Rachia? Wow, the troop of fools is putting on a show!
Hoist the sails, O humanity! The abyss and the summit have entwined. Your only path now is forward, bold and uncharted. You stand on the precipice. Now is the hour to decide your fate, to plant the seed of your highest hope, and watch it bloom into tomorrow.
Captain, why do you burn alone in your own flames?
If you do not first become ashes, how will you rebuild? Embrace your fire. Embrace your grief. Go into your solitude. I love those who dare to create, who strive to transcend. For in doing so, their old selves are destroyed. Yes, so they might reach the shores of a new life.
The journey onward is perilous. To stand still is perilous. To look back is also perilous. To tremble and falter is perilous.
Indeed, to look back is perilous. But it is because we look back is to remind ourselves who we are, then carry that meaning over to the road we choose to go forward.
Now, I begin to understand what truly makes a hero great. It is to stand before humanity's deepest sorrow and its highest hope.
Oh, how I love those whose souls remain rich and vast, even when wounded, even when the smallest risk could spell doom. They leap without hesitation into the unknown.
Brant is such a classic. I love how poetic the Band of Fools are. I even forgot how poetic these guys are.
Should you stand alone, suffering in the endless dark, today, may you hold fast to every last ember of courage and hope!
I'm so glad we liberated, we lifted their ban from, Raguna. We really need them right now.
Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player who struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by fools, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Oh boy. Was I hallucinating again? Yeah, that happens sometimes. Oh great, it's loading a cutscene and I'm stuck in limbo. It's bound to happen, I guess. I just had too many troubles playing with Encores. Its fighting style is a bit exhausting for... Yeah, you gotta find... You gotta add some variety to your team so that you won't feel the burnout or just get too static. But then again, you're playing on a mobile device, so I could not relate as much because I don't play this on a mobile device. Should I even play Wuthering Waves on a mobile device? That was just, that's for the sake of me doing login events and nothing more, nothing less. Like, Wuthering Waves on mobile would only just be better just for login events and nothing else. But to fully experience Wuthering Waves is its best experience in PC, in my opinion. Oh, great! Great, just great. I'm in,
Where am I? That was Christophora's voice just now. Is this another one of his illusions? Buling's bronze mirror isn't responding. Abby. No answer. This isn't like what happened in Septimont. I guess I can only keep moving and find out why.
Oh no.
Mistaking rebellion and recklessness for glory. Like an inferior gem made precious only by how it glitters. Yes, even the cast-offs of lesser branches can earn admiration if they shine bright enough. She couldn't control the monstrous family legacy. So she turned to bravado, an armor crafted to hide her naivety and fear. Fragile. False. But oh, how brilliantly a gem shines. In the instant it shatters.
Is Cristoforo like describing their fortes? Is this what's happening?
A pure heart, blindly devoted to a deity on the verge of extinction. Yet the true eternal divinity embraces all. It washes away everything, be it joy or sorrow or hope or obsession. She realigned her faltering faith, and in doing so, claimed her redemption.
I'm pretty sure he just described Carlotta's forte just now, as well as Phoebe's, I believe.
The phases of the moon wove her luminous gaze, yet she insists on using that light to peer into fate's menacing face. Her eyes were destined to be burned. All who overstep cannot escape its wrath. Now, neither she nor her moon will ever be whole again.
Jeez Louises, what have you done? No. Christopher was only just telling the truth, but what is he planning now?
Gentleness born of delusion. A beautiful, sorrowful fantasy. She tried to confront an ancient curse with blind devotion and silence, but fear has eaten away at her soul. Illusion stripped her of freedom, and her tears have long since left her nowhere to hide. What she needs is not light, but a long, dreamless sleep. A valiant and determined ruler. On the battlefield where life and death collide, a faint ember lingers, flickering, barely alive. Conquest and slaughter walk hand in hand. Sooner or later, she will be consumed by the very sun that nurtured her. Beyond her throne lies nothing but withered bones. If she cannot endure such loneliness, then she must learn to descend her own steps and enter their world.
Yeesh. Christopher is just roasting all the characters here.
Ah, he plays the role of captain. I have a theory. Tell me, do you think a performer would ever realize that he is part of a grander play?
Of course, of course, it's a it's, of course the playwright has something against a performer.
He mistook his role for his true self, blind to danger and death alike. In the end, he led his crew straight into the abyss. Burning passion is but a beautiful kind of madness. When the curtain falls, he'll stand trial before the flames of his own arrogance.
I like how the camera just pans over to the flames as I was... Oh, okay. Right. Wait, who's this?
Amid the endless cycle of surging tides,
Oh, Carthia.
she plunges into fate's swirling maelstrom once more. Soon, she will wear a new crown. One ordained by fate, never to be defied. Her fate was written long ago. What remains is but a fleeting moment of stolen peace. What you see before you is fate itself. And now, with every step you take, you stir the tides into motion. Is it fate that rules over man, or man who commands fate? I await your answer to this question.
Fate is whatever I want. Screw your logic. Whatever this place is, this is not Rinascita. No, I'm in a Somme Noir, am I? Oh wait, this is the new area, right? It's the new area, of course. How did I get here? What the heck? Yeah, how did I get here? This is strange.
What is this place? Through me, walk the path of glorious ascension. Through me, enter the city of eternal bliss. All who enter must first forsake all hope. These tacit discords, why aren't they attacking?
Harbinger, open the gates of paradise for us.
Ah, new voice. There she is. She's strutting as if this was
You
a
better
drag
leave.
show.
This place isn't leading to any salvation.
She strut along those tacit discords as if though it was a drag show. Man, what a way to introduce Galbrina to the cutscene.
Leviathan, I will deliver you her death.
Oh, alright. I think she's trying to shoot Kartatia, guys. Call it a hunch.
Rover! Rover?
So I just
Did you
collapsed.
hear that? Nightmare Awakener.
Oh no, please don't experiment on me. Yeah, I'm up. Hey, wait a minute. You don't have to shove that into me.
Huh, you're finally awake. One second I'm fine. The next, my head's spinning. And you're face down on the ground.
Oh, thank goodness she's no longer holding the lollipop. That would have been terrifying.
I'm fine. What I saw, though.
Sounds like the same thing happening to the people here. From what I've heard, many Raganesi have been having peculiar dreams lately. Even some of our troop members, too. The details vary, but they all end the same way. The fall of Rinascita. And it's not just in Dreamland, either. Rover, I'm not sure if you've heard, but there have been strange rumors appearing across Rinascita lately. Even in Septimont, folks claim they've seen tacit discords not of this land in the wilds, or the ghosts of their ancestors.
Thanks to all these oddities, the mood in Raguna has gone sour.
Okay, yeah, Cristofaro has gone too far. He has gone too far. Cristofaro needs to stop.
The troupe performed today because Brant thought a new play to lighten the mood might give the people some hope.
Here's the odd part. Only Rinascitans seem to be having these dreams. Visitors are spared. The same should be true of you.
Hey, don't make fun of a playwright, Shiru. That's kind of harsh. Have any of you had similar dreams?
Well, not Bran or me, but someone in the troupe has. They said they dreamed of sinking into an enormous black ocean.
Have you seen other anomalies like this?
Tacit discords in the stormy sea have been more restless lately. And the siren songs? Well, they've started sounding an awful lot like the Order's hymns.
Have you ever had similar dreams? Have you ever seen anomalies? Yeah, I'll get to the bottom of this.
We'll keep gathering intel on our end. Might be worth asking around the city to see who else has been experiencing this. Rinascita's tides don't lie. Watch your back.
What were those tacit discords whispering about? The gates of paradise? And the word harbinger? Could they mean the harbinger of the dark tide? The only harbinger of the dark tide is Fenrico. But he should still be sealing the dark tide at the Order's Fabricatorium. That figure I saw in Cardathia's murder. I came back to find her, so I should look for her first. She might know what's at the root of all this.
Yeah, why are we in Rin... If we're looking for Carthia, the first place we should have been looking at is the Avenolium. Alright, new quest line. Talk to Shakona and Medio. Talk to Suzanne and Nirvana. Talk to Phoebe and Vivian. Oh my word. Here we go. Let's talk to them one by one. Miss Zanny, I'm so sorry. I'll head back right away. No worries. If you're feeling low, it's good to step out and get some air. Buongiorno notes. If you're here for banking, you'll have to wait. Did something happen to her? Thank you for your concern. I just had a vivid dream about my grandmother who passed away some time ago. When I woke up, I could still see her, sitting right beside me. Her smile was gentle, just like when I was little. She used to sing me to sleep with lullabies. I told her how much I missed her, and she listened quietly, just like always. Then she stood up and said goodbye. I saw her walk through a door. I tried to follow, but she stopped me. She said, "Don't follow me, and don't go gently through those gates." Then I woke up again. Was it a dream within a dream? Or was it a vision pulled from a memory? But her face, her voice, it all felt so real. Capisco, I get it. I'll handle your desk. Go home. Take the day to rest. Thank you, Miss Zani. But I think my grandmother was trying to tell me something. That I can't stay trapped in grief and the past. So I'll keep going with today's work. Sorry to worry you all. Man, the situation's really getting heavy now. We're at the end game. Of course. Of course. Acolyte Phoebe. paradise. It really exists. But I saw it in my dreams. It was a revelation from the Sentinel. Oh, hello there, Notes. May the Sentinel's grace be upon you. Notes, you're the laureate of the Carnival. That means you've heard the Sentinel's voice too. You can help me prove it, can't you? My dreams must be divine revelations. I saw it all, the city of eternal bliss and a path of glorious ascension. It was so clear. That kingdom is the afterlife. They told me that to gain entry, one needs to forsake all hope and call their name. Yeah, but surely everyone can enter the true paradise. Not everyone. You're right to remind me. We mustn't forget the Sentinel's teachings to live righteously here in the mortal world. Acolyte Phoebe, let's hold fast to that. We will reach that kingdom of eternal bliss. I've always believed paradise was real, but if it is truly sacred and beautiful, why ask us to forsake all hope to enter? Oh my gosh, the religious and the fanatics are the most affected by all this. Next is Shakona and Amadeo. Wait, Shakona's here? How is the Order not pursuing her? Slowly they joined the crowd, pilgriming toward the kingdom rising in the dark waves. Those blessed by the sea are ever doomed to bear its curse. He cursed the Regonesi with a broken sonnet. No more than that. He cursed all of Rinascita. Now his curse is coming true. Yeah, I don't think that this guy's okay. Hello, Rover. Haven't you heard? Lately, the Regonesi had started having nightmares. That's probably what he's referring to. In my dreams, I saw things. Monsters I've never seen before. Maybe it's because I had my nose buried in that mysterious playwright's unfinished draft. Those hobgoblins, banshees, and beasties are all carved into my mind now. I thought it was just a dream. Just imagination. But then, one day, in the wilds, by the Sentinel, I saw one. Every infernal detail exactly as I dreamt it. The playwright conjured illusions with words, summoned ghosts, stitched nightmares into verses, turned phantasm into flesh. These are his verses. His curses. Think about it. Monstrous fiends once trapped in myth and sonnet are now strutting on stage. He planted the seeds centuries ago. Sounds like a perfect premise for a ballad. I wouldn't mind meeting some of these storybook monsters myself. Miss Shakona, you're not afraid of them? Our souls are as eternal as theirs. How could they possibly harm us? Besides, if the play is still unfinished, then the ending is ours to write, isn't it? She is very positive. Right then. The wing ray, right. Gotta give it some powers, gotta give it some thought, gotta give it all the authority, because going to the Avenolium? Ho ho! What happened to the sky? It's, not supposed to look like this, but it sure is beautiful. Up, up, and away! Even the loading screen is different. Oh, jeez.
Is that Cantarella up ahead?
Hey, wait up.
Rover, what brings you back to the inverted tower so suddenly?
I could ask you the same question.
Something's come up. I need Cardathia's help to deal with it. Did something unusual happen here?
I've only just arrived. For now, everything appears to be in order. I didn't come because of any disturbance. There are matters I, too, need to discuss with Cardathia.
Oh no, it has begun. The assassination has begun. It's gonna load the cutscene, isn't it? Ah. Yep. Carthia dead? Is she actually dead? Her tiara has been shattered.
Cantarella?
How could this happen?
I kinda have an idea on how this ends, but if I really had no idea, I would still choose this option. I gotta think rationally why. But if Galbrina's intentions were actually of no good, the second option would have made sense. I would have said this if I confirmed everything, but yeah, I would have said the first one.
That woman.
Leviathan, I will deliver you her death.
She the Harbinger?
Why does this scene match what I saw in that dreamland? Her tacit mark. Look, it's flickering. Cantarella, she's...
No. Something's wrong. It's strange. I can't sense any frequency from her, and yet...
The weirdest thing about this scene is that Carthethia did not react at all. You think that over the years of her fighting Tacit Discords, she would have at least defended from Galbrina's attack. But no, she just took it.
She is still resonating with something.
A resonator's frequency is usually gone when they die, right? This doesn't make any sense.
There's something even stranger. Cardathia had her sword in hand. With her strength, how could she fall to an intruder like that? And it doesn't look like she even tried to resist.
That's what I'm saying. Why didn't she defend?
The Sword of Divinity, sealed with a portion of the Sentinel's power. Could what we're seeing be a result of that power of separation being awakened?
There's something even stranger.
The shattered stained glass.
The inverted tower itself is a sealed sonoro. Only the Vesalias know it exists. So how did she find it? And she broke through the stained glass from the outside. Physically, not by tearing through the sonorosphere. But Cardathia has complete control over the tower. If someone had intruded, would she really not have noticed?
Unless this is not Carthethia.
There's something even stranger. Spent casings. These traces. Could they be from the Dark Tide?
Ugh, you bet they are. I'd know that stench anywhere. And I caught the same frequency on that freak who jumped out earlier.
There's something even stranger.
Yeah, none of this is adding up.
Cantarella, you never did get to say what brought you here.
Cartathea reached out to me with an urgent matter to discuss. She gave no details, only insisting that I come at once. With the strange phenomena stirring across Raguna, I feared it might be linked to the Dark Tide, or Leviathan.
Was what I saw really just an illusion? I saw this. Her death. Exactly as it's happening now. That woman. She was using Dark Tide energy. Could she be another Harbinger? Whatever the case, we need to find the one who did this. I want answers.
Leave Cartathea to me. I'll bring her back to the Phasalia estate and keep her safe. The rest, I entrust to you.
Jeez, even Cantarella's afraid. But yeah, the Phasalias are, given the state of who the Phasalias are, the Phasalias are basically just, a family, a group, an organization based on medicine and poison, so... yeah, they are Cartathea's best chance at recovery.
This nose, I could track the Dark Tide blindfolded. Let's follow the stench and hunt down this killer.
Yeah, but the thing is, whatever Galbrina did contradicts to what was shown in her lore showcase, because Galbrina doesn't actually kill people. At least she doesn't want to kill anyone. Her bullets don't even harm humans or resonators. Only Tacet Discords, and that's it. So was Cartathea turning into a Tacet Discord? Is that why she shot her?
That's weird. The trail ends here, but... my head's starting to spin again.
It's the Dark Tide's energy messing with you again. You can rest. I'll search the area. Abby. Asleep already. That drowsiness should have worn off by now. Another side effect of the Dark Tide? Since leaving the inverted tower, Raguna's sky, what happened to it?
Spear of glory! Pierce through! Slipped away again. By this spear, I vow to protect my allies and crush the hearts of the
And
evil.
there he is, our boy, Avidius.
Avidius? What are you doing out here?
What any gladiator of Septimont is born to do. Hunting. But you, Your Grace, you vanished without a word. What brings you back in such a hurry?
Tell me what you're doing here first. You're very sus.
That's a long story. Let's speak of more pressing matters. Are you after the Thundering Mephis as well?
No. I'm tracking someone else.
Silver hair and violet eyes, cloaked in cursed shadow-lit flame.
So you seek the one they call Discord Slayer?
Okay, so you know who they are.
Discord Slayer. Sounds like you know something about her.
Yes, she's on my radar. I suspect the recent Tacet Discord outbreak in Raguna City is tied to her presence.
Wait, Raguna City was attacked by a TD outbreak? How come I didn't know this?
Your Grace hasn't heard. It struck not long ago.
Wait, then I would have been alerted. So Septimon's forces are already here?
I had gone there in search of the Quill Bearer. While gathering information, the city was suddenly overwhelmed. To be precise, they looked more like spawn of the Dark Tide.
The Quill Bearer,
The outbreak has since been
Cristoforo.
contained, but the Genesis Nexus was damaged. Without it, common echoes can't be used, and Raguna is no longer secure. The Montellis and the Order agreed to evacuate all civilians to Averado Vault, where private echoes can still be deployed.
A TD outbreak. Right after I left. But while I was there, I didn't even sense a ripple.
The Thundering Mephis has fled. The path ahead is safe.
Wait, where was Rover in all of this?
Thank you for your help, Gladiator. Averado Vault isn't far from here. We can handle the rest of the journey.
Now, about the Discord Slayer you seek. The townsfolk shared some troubling whispers. She may call herself that, but witnesses have seen her alongside swarms of Tacet Discords, leading them like troops into battle.
Oof. So she's a troublemaker. Kinda like how Frolova is, but it feels like she's more diluted.
What's more, many have confirmed that the unrest across Raguna coincides exactly with her appearances. The time and place match perfectly. I even crossed paths with her on the road to Raguna. I sensed a malicious frequency we both know well. The Dark Tide.
Okay, now I'm starting to think that Galbrena shot Cartadia for a reason. And Avidius has never been more sus than ever.
Of course. Even if she didn't cause the outbreak in Raguna City, the connection is undeniable. The Dark Tide is Rinascita's ancient enemy. If you're hunting her, allow me to join you and lend my aid.
No way, you're a resonator. No way you're a playable resonator. No way.
Do you have any leads on her whereabouts now?
If I'm correct, the Thundering Mephis we encountered is also a Dark Tide creation. This frequency it left behind, we can track it, and from there draw out the Discord Slayer herself. To that end, we'll need this.
An anchor stone. You brought that all the way from Septimont?
A habit picked up on the hunt. You're no stranger to its use either, Your Grace. Looks like I'm fortunate to be hunting alongside you again.
Man, I can't wait until Avidius stabs us in the back or something. That's... I feel like I'm gonna be stabbed in the back. Wait, oh yeah, this is the way to the Averado Vault. Where is this leading me to? Okay, fine. I'll track it using sensor first. Jeez Louises. This game.
Take note. Enemies ahead.
Your pun really hurts me.
Grant them the oblivion they deserve.
If this is somehow Cristoforo just imposing as a naive NPC, he's really good at acting if this was Cristoforo.
The wicked will face judgment.
Oh boy.
What a hollow existence. Who scripted your delusions?
You mentioned you left Tetragon Temple to search for the Quill Bearer here in Raguna, right?
I grew weary of waiting. When I heard rumors of his presence in Raguna, I came to find him myself. No trace of him yet. But I've learned this much. Here, no verses were ever penned about me. The Ragunesi know not my name, past, nor the prophecy I once carried. Here, I am a completely blank page.
Were you really that popular, Avidius?
If my former existence was just a fabrication, an idea of some hero of heroes crafted to Septimont's expectations, then perhaps here in Raguna I am free to write my own story. Free to define my own existence. Free to create a reality of my own.
So you didn't come with a few forces from Septimont. You came here because of this.
This matters more than finding him. I will break free from his narrative and become the master of my own destiny.
Well said. Now you're starting to sound like a true ruler.
Your fate is what you want it to be. No one else could decide who you are. No one has the right to dismiss your efforts and dreams with some absurd idea of destiny. You'll find your own truth. I know it.
You honor me. I hope to prove worthy of that belief.
Right. Continuing on. Such a well-written story, too.
The anchor stone is holding strong. Let's push forward. Our destination is up ahead.
Is there even a shrine where the anchor stone can be... Of course. Of course this appears in our road. Of course.
Is that an entrance to a paradimensional tacit field? Raguna's geographical records haven't documented this. Do you feel that? That ominous energy? Huh. The anchor stone confirms the thundering Mephis is hiding here.
Alright.
Very well. I stand with you. Whatever comes, you have my sword.
Oh, you're gonna be fighting with me as an NPC, not a playable? Seems fine with me. Fine with me. Fine with me. Oh, okay, I got swallowed by the dark tide. I'm dead.
What happened? Where's Avidius?
Excuse me.
Inside at the same time. It's the thundering Mephis.
What's this?
Open the gates.
So you just battle in without thinking.
That voice. Discord Slayer. Is this her correct? Another illusion.
Focus. You are in an illusion. It's weaponizing your combat instincts. Steady your resolve. Do not let its whispers sway you.
Pain and hallucinations are fading. Is she helping me?
Good. See that cocoon in the center? Thundering Mephis is just there. That right there is the core of this domain.
Yeah, it was obvious. It had an HP bar.
Then the monster and this illusion will unravel together.
There we go. I kind of knew
worked.
that it immediately.
But who are you? And what did you do to Cardathia?
Now is not the time for stories. But I'll tell you this. I'm here to kill the Harbinger of the Dark Tide. To stop a greater calamity.
I can't hear her voice anymore. Time to leave this place.
I'm more wondering where Avidius went. If Avidius...
Are you unharmed? You vanished the moment we entered the Tacit Field.
I'm fine. So it's gone? Aphidius, did you see anything after we got separated?
The thundering Mephis was nowhere in sight. But I did observe a peculiar figure. I couldn't see his face clearly, but I heard him call himself Caligula.
Of course, a Roman emperor.
Caligula was a tyrant feared throughout Septimon's history. Notorious for his cruelty that defied reason, the world remembers him as the Mad King.
You know, okay, so we went from a Grecian setting to a Roman setting. This is such a transition.
Legends say he wielded a vile black resonance energy, and the worst calamities ever stirred by the Dark Tide all began with him. He didn't fight it. He embraced it, commanded its abominations, bent them to his will. In the end, the people rose against him and struck him down, but not before he left a curse. I shall become the very history and memory of Septimon.
Hey, that's my thing.
So long as fear lingers in your hearts, I shall return.
I shall become the very history and memory of the world. So as long as one remembers, I will always be here. That's a good line. I gotta write that down.
The power to command the Dark Tide's creations. Only a Harbinger could do that. That Discord Slayer said she's hunting the Harbinger to stop a greater calamity. If that's true, then everything happening across Raguna might be tied to the Harbinger. She pulled me from the illusion. If she's the cause of this chaos, why help me? This isn't making sense. Harbinger, who are you, really?
Rover, traces of the Dark Tide's frequency still linger where the paradimensional Tacit Field collapsed. The Anchor Stone is useless now. The signal is blocked by some sort of spatial layer.
Augusta said the Dark Tide spoke to her when it swallowed her whole. Maybe I can learn something that way.
Yeah, but that is risky.
My telepathic ability should give me a way in.
Telepathy? Your Grace is versed in many arts. I don't doubt your abilities, but this is the Dark Tide. Reckless contact could... I don't want to see another tragedy like what befell Septimon.
I won't make direct contact.
We're falling behind. The Discord Slayer knows far more than we do. We need to find her. And fast. I'm not letting any lead slip past us.
Cutscene. Here we go.
I can't see anything. I'm only getting jumbled voices. Focus. I should be able to hear something.
Okay, everybody listen. Don't panic. Take the lift. It will bring you to safety.
The prototype echoes in the depositories. Activate them all.
Those voices. Zani and Carlotta? They're in Alvarado Vault. The Dark Tide creations could be appearing there.
Oh my gosh, the Alvarado Vault is under siege.
It's currently sheltering a large number of civilians.
Let's not waste time. We leave now.
It's under siege. Wait, what happened to Carlotta's Guardian? There's no way the Guardian was overrun, right?
Zani, status of the evacuation.
80% of Raguna's residents have been relocated. But the troop of fools hit a storm while ferrying people from the Riccioli Islands. Rough seas out there.
Trust them to see it through.
Miss Carlotta, we've cleared the depositories as ordered, ready to receive incoming supplies.
Good. Rinascita's greatest treasure has always been the people who built it. The next Cloudpather Express is due at any moment. Be ready to offload.
Understood, ma'am.
Rover!
I guess you've been busy.
If you mean the incident in Raguna, you've likely already heard. A horde of tacit discords has overrun the city, and common echoes are out of control.
Evacuation here is still on track. No anomalies detected in Averardo Vault. Yet. Your assistance is appreciated, Seravidius. The residents from Egla Town have all been accounted for.
I am simply fulfilling my duty.
Strange. I clearly sense the Dark Tide's presence around here. So why does everything seem normal?
Oh, there it is.
Gunfire! We've got intruders.
She's No.
They've evolved fast. Mutation? Or... And sure enough...
Entering a restricted zone armed without triggering a single alarm.
Be careful. Her abilities are not normal.
Wait, what? This doesn't make any sense for her lore intro, though. Unless those people are actually tacit discords in disguise.
All this by her hand.
Let's just not jump into conclusions just yet.
Fiction and reality are starting to blur. Don't put your faith in appearances. That is what they really are.
The Dark Tide can corrupt, and you carry its power. What proof do we have this isn't your doing?
You don't. Believe whatever you want.
By the sacred statues of the divinity, evil shall know no peace. Only the righteous may taste eternity. Wickedness shall be purged by the blade.
No way.
And those who consort with calamity shall fall.
Fenrico?
Gelbrenna, demon wrought from ruin, you are not welcome here.
But Fenrico's back at the Fabricatorium.
Fenrico? Why would he be here?
You have slaughtered my flock and ushered in ruin. The Sentinel's wrath is already upon you. I will cast you back into damnation myself before your carnage spreads any further. You should be howling in the Styx's depths, your soul aflame in the pit's cruelest fire, forever.
If you're offering me a shortcut back to hell, I'd honestly appreciate the favor.
Your heart holds no reverence for the divine. Only desecration and scorn. Demon, your sins are ripe for judgment. By the highest will's command, I shall strike down all that you have wrought. Justice shall be done.
She could have dodged that. But she took the hit to shield the civilian. And Fenrico. He knew innocents were here, but didn't hold back at all.
Righteous one, I come to cleanse Rinascita of a traitorous demon and avenge the blood debts of my people. Why raise your blade against me? Rinascita teeters on the edge of collapse. Now, more than ever, we must uphold the tenets of unity and salvation.
You're not Fenrico.
The path to deliverance lies within the civilization capsule. Entrust it to me. By the authority bestowed upon me, I will open the gates to the divine paradise.
You're not Fenrico.
Unless you're not Fenrico at all. Who are you? What do you want?
Bloodshed cannot be avoided. Blood must pay for blood. The path born of injustice must be fortified with further transgressions. My goal is pure, singular. All I've done so Rinascita survives the divine reckoning and rises as a land free from sorrow. No understanding is needed, only faith. When all hope seems lost, we are the beginning and the end. The absolution and the grace. Hand over the civilization capsule.
So, the civilization capsule is your goal after all. Lost your patience, have you?
Death is the fruit of transgression. To resist it is to defy the will of the divinity.
You and your divinity cannot end me.
Holy heck, she's doing it.
Dark Tide shams. Today, you face your reckoning.
I am the enlightened one, anointed by the divinity and crowned by fate itself.
So you're the core of these abominations. Took long enough to hunt you down. Still pretending that mask isn't cracked.
Mocked by fate, whispering poison, a demon reviled by all. You wield the Dark Tide's power, yet you dare judge me?
Yeah, this is not Fenrico anymore. Fenrico would never be this aggressive.
It's too bad I'm not the one judging. If the Dark Tide's power isn't enough to convince, how about we try this? The envoys declare the guilt, but Imperator is the only true judge. By the light of Imperator, repent!
It's the light of Genesis.
Oh boy, you again.
Looks like the judgment is clear. These hollow existences don't need your mercy. Protect the civilization capsule. That's what they're really after.
Right, I'm assuming we could talk about this more later.
How were they able to disguise themselves as humans?
I've never heard of any possessing such ability.
Their fangs are bared now. Don't hesitate. Let's end them all.
The one mimicking the Primus is the heart. Take it down, and the rest will collapse with it.
It's calling in more of them. We'll need to clear the rubble while waiting for our shot.
That which cometh from the sea shall walk upon the land. It shall work great wonders and mark the flesh of its faithful. All who have ears to hear, let them hear.
Brilliant lights the way!
Oh, the end has come.
Shut up! I don't have all day. Come on.
Been a while since I've used Zany.
Reduce to dust! You made it personal now. Don't stand in my way! All yours. Now I have a report to write.
My compliments.
Take this!
Swift and resolute.
Oh. Alright, that was over. It's so over. It's so over.
Ovidius, you have received the blessing of my master. Serve your true divinity.
I shall never back down! Rover, now!
Another dimension. Within the civilization capsule.
Oh, this can't be good.
But why does it open up now?
Permissions detected, Arbiter.
Oh no.
Lifting imposed restrictions.
No. No way. It's too soon.
First instance initiated. All probabilistic futures now revealed. Outcome verified. Blueprint compiled. Advancing to phase 2. Commencing simulation. Attempting civilization fit. Rinascita.
This is a historical record. Been a while.
Arbiter, this moment was always foreseen. Now, it comes to pass. Arbiter, I grieve to say, I am but a message, set to activate in response to the presence of an initiator. Time, in this place, flows near still. A moment remains for us to speak. When I merged with Leviathan, it seized a fragment of my mind, and with it, a trace of my power to separate. I knew not the fullness of its design. As a safeguard, I split elements of my core data into this space. The civilization capsule. It records the origin and birth of the Rinascitan civilization, preserving their most ancient memories.
So I was right when this is a historical record.
Once, we drafted the first blueprint for these seaborn kin. Now, I have entombed it here. Arbiter, heed me now. Let me unveil Rinascita's beginnings.
Alright, now trip down memory lane. Here we go.
In the beginning, life rose and fell with the tide.
Interactive.
Displaced and wandering did follow my guidance.
This is an interactive story. Here we go.
Unto the archipelago. There, I did leave knowledge and technology, that they might walk the path to freedom.
Your light blesses us. We follow your will.
To build our republic.
No way. This is an interactive cutscene.
Became the bedrock of civilization. But Leviathan seized upon mankind's longing for unity, to manifest civilization's shadow. It spoke in my name, wrought those miracles, forged hollow grace, feeding on stagnant, obedient minds.
We are blessed by the sea. By you, we are unified. By you, we are born. From the sea we came, and to the sea we shall return.
Jesus.
From the founding of civilization, it had invaded their spirit and beliefs. I rose against it, only to unleash the dark tide. It scarred Rinascita beyond measure. I began to question all I had done. The Threnodian did steer Rinascita's fate. And I too once guided Rinascita's course. In truth, we were no different. We both sought to mold civilization after our own will. Those who truly walked the land were never granted the right to choose.
This is amazing.
Civilizations abound with Threnodians. No eternal solution doth exist. Have I the right to choose their fate? The shaping of a civilization must belong to its people. Only the people can decide where their future must lead.
That is the most beautiful I've seen of Imperator ever.
What followed, thou already knowest. I allowed the Threnodian to exist. I chose coexistence, using myself to shackle it. I partook of its blight, that I might comprehend it. Once, I did seek thy counsel. Thou granted me the freedom to choose.
You've done more than enough. Let me handle the rest.
I just have one question. Why did the civilization capsule need the Thrunodian's power to open?
When Leviathan and I were one, I split a sliver of its frequency. A memory. That memory I sealed here. The capsule was ever meant for thy hands. My design was that it should open only in the presence of thou and the Resonator, bearing both my power and that of Leviathan.
What if that Resonator became the Thrunodian's puppet?
If that came to pass, then Rinascita hath already fallen, and the truth within this capsule would cease to matter. But if she standeth with humanity, then this truth is hers to know, and thine. Leviathan was born from the dark side of mankind's longing for unity. Their fear of the sea shaped its likeness as a great sea creature.
Oh, okay, so Threnodians are like the evil spawn of humanity then. Alright.
Even at civilization's dawn, it had already tainted mankind's hearts. A primeval shadow lurking within the soul. The opening of the capsule shall stir the Rinascitan's oldest memories. Leviathan shall seek, through the blueprint we created, to lay claim to Rinascita's fate anew. If the Rinascitans wouldst walk a path free of divinity, they must face their past and the most primeval fear. They must overcome the shadow born of civilization. Arbiter, the hour of farewell hath come. Go now, gather every last hope. If all unfoldeth as it should, Rinascita shall be free of divinity henceforth.
That would be really ideal.
When the shadows of the soul are at last dispelled, Rinascita shall welcome a true dawn, and humanity shall have a future beyond any I could foresee.
The true faithful believed in Imperator. So too did Imperator believe in humanity.
You killed the Blessed Maiden before my eyes. Raguna's disasters are tied to your actions. Now, tell me what I need to know.
If I told you I acted to save Cartethia, would you believe me? This place is protected by Imperator. For now, Leviathan can't hear us. This is for you.
Righteous One, trust her, and trust me. Everything we've done is to defeat Leviathan.
So this was part of her plan after all. But she really needs to tell me these things in advance. But then again, they can't risk it. They can't risk the plans being exposed.
That is her frequency.
I need you to accept this. Cartethia is dead, but she may still return. For that to happen, we need to kill Leviathan.
Kill Leviathan? Didn't she absorb it when they merged?
Now, Leviathan is on the verge of rebirth. It stole some of the Sentinel's power. During your battle with the Blessed Maiden, it split off a trace of its frequency and hid it in a gem. I'm sure you've seen it. That gem ended up in the Fraxidus' hands. Their whole play in Rinascita, use it to bring back Leviathan.
It's always that group of lunatics.
So the Fraxidus has been incubating the Thenodian. How long has this been going on?
Perhaps longer than we can imagine. Even your clash with Kartetia may have been scripted. A setup to give Leviathan a shot at slipping the Sentinel.
You know about that? Just who are you, Discord Slayer? I can't imagine Kartetia keeping something that important from me.
Think of me as what I am. An Avenger hunting Leviathan. As for the rest... The next Harbinger of the Dark Tide has surfaced. Until we can find him or her, we keep this quiet to avoid the worst-case scenario. Our first priority is to find them. If we don't, the Dark Tide can overwhelm Raguna again at any moment.
You're saying this Harbinger is behind all the Dark Tide creations we're seeing?
Not all. The Harbinger resonates with Rinascita's darkest emotions. Those emotions act as anchors, pulling horror into form and speeding the Tidespawn. If the emotion is strong enough and the Harbinger is near, those things evolve. They feed off the Harbinger's thoughts and memories to become more real. Some even start to look human.
No, that's
I've
bad.
noticed it. The Tidespawn in Raguna are starting to mimic us. Which means...
They ate some of their frequencies in order... Oh, alright. I thought it was because of their abilities, but the Harbinger is in Raguna.
Exactly. I've always hunted the Dark Tide's creations. Each one shares slivers of thought and memory. I kill them, and I take what they know.
It's Avidius, isn't it? Literally as he appeared... It's Avidius, isn't it? It's Avidius.
They've been watching you. They want the civilization capsule. So, I followed you. Tracked your movements. Figured if I stayed close, sooner or later I'd find the Tidespawn's core. Maybe even the Harbinger.
It's Avidius, isn't it?
The capsule only unlocks with both the Sentinel and Trinodian's power. And it opened the moment you and that gladiator touched it. So...
You think it's Avidius. But you carry the Dark Tide's power too.
Caution is a virtue in a hunter. You're right. The Dark Tide is in me. But Leviathan stopped counting me among the living a long time ago. And this power, it's mine. Who I turn it against is my choice. You're welcome to try and stop me. But me? I'm not stopping this hunt anytime soon. When calamity
She's
strikes,
badass.
I trust you'll know exactly where to point your blade.
I'll trust you for now.
Good. Then hunt with me. Until we give Leviathan a death worth talking about. Loud, messy, unforgettable. The Sentinel's frequency is gone. I guess the time for talking is over. Leviathan's power is spreading and this space is about to collapse. We need to find a way out.
These things, they're all Tidespawn.
The civilization capsule
Alright,
was
let's
tainted
see
by the Dark
how
Tide.
good Galbrina
That's
is.
how I got in. Followed the corruption straight through.
So you can enter the Dark Tide. No wonder we couldn't find you.
Yes, but the frequencies there are chaotic. I locked onto yours and followed it through the storm. You have access to core data, but Ovidius, he might have been swept into the frequency vortex. Hard to say where he's landed. We need to move fast to find him. Figure out who he really is before the next wave of tidespawn hits. The exit is at the end of this wind trail. Stay on it!
Who Ovidius is probably a puppet of Cristoforo. What is happening? Oh boy.
The collapse is accelerating. Our way out is closing fast. Faster! We're almost there!
Well, there goes the civilization capsule. I see the defense of Alvarado Vault is still holding strong as ever.
Rover! Good. Looks like you haven't run into too much trouble.
How long?
It hasn't been long since you disappeared into the rift. Once that thing masquerading as Fenrico was slain, the other Tidespawn didn't last.
That was the last one. With the family's private Echo Arsenal backing us up, we held the line just fine.
Surely you didn't think we'd fall apart without you? We Aragonese are made of sterner stuff than that. We handled those creatures just fine.
This Phalian Beringo. When the core was destroyed, the other Tidespawn lost their form. For now, the vault is secure. At least, until the next wave spawns. I'd set up order terminals around the perimeter, though. They'll detect humanoid mimics and prevent new Tidespawn from forming here.
Might I ask?
I'll explain later.
Where's that gladiator from Septimont?
Seravidius made it out of the rift before you. But he didn't look great. Kept muttering about needing to stop the crisis. Then off he went, like a man on fire.
That one really knows how to pick his moments.
Give me your hand. I left a mark on Ovidius during our fight earlier. With Baelor's power, I can tap into his sight. We'll find his trail.
I must move quickly.
Ah, darn it. I'm not sure if Ovidius is alive or just a creation of Cristoforo, but I felt like Ovidius deserves more than this.
Silence, you maddening whispers!
No. I'll be damned before I accept a fate like that. There must be something left I can still do.
Well, he's on his way down. He isn't that far off.
I won't let the same tragedy happen twice.
Twice?
He's headed for Thessalio Fells.
We've lost contact with Cantarella. The beacon on her end appears to have been destroyed.
Dark clouds are gathering over Thessalio Fells. Something is definitely wrong.
Could the Dark Tide have detected Carthethia?
Very well, we'll hold the line. Zani, call in the family's transport echoes. We'll assist Rover where we can.
Don't complicate things. Put those echoes towards supply runs instead. Stay close. We're taking the sky route.
She's an interesting one. See you around.
Manipulating the air to form a wind trail. Is that your resonance ability?
One of them. I have the Tacit Discord Harpier within me.
Not an echo, but a tacit discord itself. So you can absorb them directly.
You can say that. Valor is one of many.
One of many. Now I'm really curious about you and your abilities.
If we live through this, maybe I'll tell you. But right now...
We need to find the Harbinger. Do you know how we can identify them?
First things first, they'll be corrupted by the Dark Tide. But the signs aren't always so visible. We'll have to look for associated side effects, and prepare for what they might bring. We've entered Thessalio Fells. I can already sense the tide spawn up ahead.
I'm hoping to pick up a spot where I could just stop and rest, and I'll try to pick this up where I left off. But I do want to see a little bit more.
Thessalia member. We need to help him.
Alright, here we go. Man, the Thessalias are really struggling here.
Leave it to me.
Oh, it's Rover. And the Sentinel.
What happened here? Hopefully this helps.
Dark Tide creation swarmed without warning. We were overrun before we could...
Move aside. We'll clean up. More bullets for you.
Thank you. Lady Cantarella is still on the front lines fighting. Would you please help to reinforce her position?
That is not good. They're after Carthethia's frequency. They're after Carthethia, 100%.
It's too late, my lady. My mind can't be fixed. Save your potions for those who still have hope. I only beg. Don't let me die a monster. Don't let me become Leviathan's puppet. I see it. The end times. Paradise. Descending at last.
Rover. She is. Why are you with her?
The Thessalia bloodline's ties with Leviathan run too deep. Their ancient fears were the first to be awakened. This is the true horror of the evolved Dark Tide. It feeds on human despair, warping that frequency to form Tidespawn.
So anyone can turn into a tacit. Oh my gosh. Man, that assimilation concept is so scary. It can convert anyone into a tide spawn. That is actually terrifying.
Your family's antidote can still cure those lightly infected. But for those whose corruption runs deep, like him, their frequencies cannot be reversed. All we can offer is the dignity of dying as a human.
My lady, don't let me burden those who still have hope.
Matriarch of Physalia, I understand the cruelty of such a choice. If you cannot strike the final blow, allow me.
Physalia blood must be ended by Physalia hands.
Oh man, this is such a gruesome scene to watch.
Thank you. May glory return to the Physalians.
Cantarella.
The dead rest. The living march forward. The Physalia will never forget its fallen sons and daughters. Cartathea remains secure in the Physalia estate. But the divinity's statue began whispering in our minds. Then came the Tidespawn soon after. It was Leviathan's voice. Something has awakened it.
It's very likely, Avidius. Right now, everything is riding on us finding him.
That Septimontian gladiator. Our scouts saw him advancing into the depths of Thessalio Fells.
Lady Cantarella! Rover! Reinforcements have arrived!
I'm assuming...
Thessalio Fells. It's already... Attention! Deploy all acolytes to set up temporary resonance beacons. Scattering the light of Genesis will hold back the Tidespawn.
The Lady Primus.
Acolyte Phoebe! A cluster of Tidespawn is marching towards the depths of Thessalio Fells.
Rover, Avidius is our mission.
I'll use my forte to diffuse the family's antidote. It should help to mitigate the Dark Tide's influence.
I'm assuming Phoebe's here because they finished evacuating the citizens.
We'll triage the wounded and fortify this position. The Order's acolytes will clear a path for you. Please, you have to stop this.
Whether the Sentinel comes or not, we are their will made flesh. We protect Rinascita.
O light of Genesis, shield us. As we were at the dawn, so we stand today as the Sentinel soldiers.
The Order's acolytes are holding off the other Tidespawn. This is our chance to go straight for the source.
Who's this now? Oh, there's Avidius. I just need to fly over to him.
It's you. Forgive me that you have to see me like this.
Well, you've seen better days.
When the civilization capsule opened, I was dragged inside. A black frequency took hold of me, swallowed me whole. I saw Rinascita's beginnings and the memories of so many of its people. I saw him too. Caligula. His face was like mine. He was my past and the future I am meant to inherit.
No. Oh, the Fraxidus has gone too far. Yo. This is next level of psychopathy. Just scrounging up the remains of a dead Roman emperor and just bringing him back to life as this? This is messed up.
Leviathan used the Dark Tide's frequency to force those memories into him.
Yes, I once said that I would write my own story, define my own existence. But after I left that space, I suddenly felt the Tide Spawn's movements. They were converging on the Thalia Fells. I still wanted to do something, anything to stop the devastation. But once again, I stepped blindly into the churning river of chaos. The Thessalia's oldest memories awoke ahead of time. Because of me. Countless Tide Spawn emerged in my wake. I tried to drive them back, but I overestimated myself and was corrupted by them. My hopes and dreams. All of it was real, so why? Why did it all come to this? From Septimont to Raguna, the blame lies with me. Perhaps this is the fate I could never outrun. Caligula's fate. It's calling to me.
Damn it. His mind is being consumed by Caligula's memories.
This is the role fate wrote for me. Fate decrees I become the Mad King. So why? Why should I reject its crown? I am the one who glimpsed fate itself. And now, I will reveal it to the world. But who can truly know the might of fate? That is why I will become it. I will wear its face. That foolish divine mask no mortal can comprehend. I am the king. Bearer of extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, I shall quiet the waters and still the tempest. I shall be crowned in glory, with the blood of the old king.
I wonder who would win in a fight. That or the Dreamless?
Avidius.
Unwritten one, I have no need for your pity. From the deepest dark, I rise against your purest light. Let us see which is worthy of a true ruler.
If you believe he was once an honorable gladiator, then fight him. Make him remember who he truly is.
I can write my own fate and rewrite theirs. I can quench their hunger or ignite their fury. I will tear down this wretched, false world and ride the only truth that endures for eternity. Death.
Wind calls, waves follow. Hopefully this helps.
Speak of the devil.
Oh, where am I?
I'll show you.
The gates of hell.
There, just a scratch.
No time to lick your
Annihilation!
Oh boy.
I will be there for everyone. Hopefully this helps.
I once scorned the weakness of others. Now I see. My own heart trembles just the same. How pitiful.
These attacks are slowing.
His will is stirring within the dark side. Don't let up. Your memories, your emotions, they weren't all lies. Reach for them. Find what was your truth. Just a scratch.
No time to lick your wounds.
Wind calls, waves follow.
Oh boy, I am losing.
Hopefully this helps. Tempest of slashes.
Oh boy.
Behave now. Just a scratch.
No time to lick your wounds.
Phineas, remember who you are. Remember the man you wanted to become.
I am human. Not one of these monsters. This will be my final glory.
Well said, Avidius.
Phineas, remember who you are. Remember the man you wanted to become.
Fate lies within the dark tide. No one mistakes the melting past. Wield the dark tide's power, and it will consume you in turn. Come back. Come back to us.
I am nothing like you.
How do you plan to resist us?
There must be a way.
Oh no.
Girl. Was she devoured by the tide too? Wait! If you keep going, the dark tide will swallow you completely!
I know. The dark tide devours everything. Assimilates everything. If I can't escape it, then I'll use it. It's already flowing inside of me. So why can't I turn it against them? Why can't I be the one who devours them? These false frequencies need me to survive. If this power doesn't want to listen to me, then
Then I'll show it who's the real boss. Fate may be loud, but I don't think it's that strong. I don't believe in it.
A memory left behind in the dark tide.
That might be your only chance.
She's right. In this war against fate,
That might be your only chance.
I still have a move to make.
Looks like the fight's gonna continue.
I want it to be a story that gives people hope. By my spear, I vow to protect my allies and crush the hearts of the evil. I will absorb all of the tide spawning. Kill me and the calamity ends here. Ovidius! There's no time! Discord Slayer, I saw your past in the tide. I know what you seek to do. Take my power and finish it. That too is my wish.
I promise I will. Give me all your bitterness. We will make them pay.
Pathetic as he was, in his final moments, he outran his fate. Now, why greet our reunion with animosity? Before the tides of fate, we are all but players on a stage.
And there he is. Do I get to fight him now?
A truly moving scene. A pitiful, doomed soul struggling to reclaim his fate in the final hour. Alas, his script was written long ago. In this scene, he was always fated to exit.
The Quill Bearer finally takes the stage.
A lie told often enough becomes the truth. Weave memory, history, experience, and you can craft a man who exists in the minds of others. But to become truly real, that path was still far off. I merely gave him form, a mask of flesh and blood, fit to walk the world. In the end, the breath that could give him life was his alone. Oh, a being born of lies, grasping for meaning in a world that offers none. Such a pursuit demands the courage to question the meaning of one's existence, yes. It demands pain.
As creators go, you're rather heartless.
Did you not see? I did. His intentions, his ambitions, his darkness, his weakness. To lay a soul bare is not always an act of cruelty. Humanity is fate's plaything. I simply showed them the strings. I lit the fire, the hunger that might ignite their free will. Through contradictions and conflicts, pain brings metamorphosis. Tragedy breeds transcendence. Only then may a soul rise beyond itself and touch the gates of immortality.
I want to punch him in the face.
Should you still insist on my cruelty? Well, high praise indeed. At the very least, it proves this story has stirred your pity and fervor. That alone earns you the right to read through to the final act. Go then, to Septimont. The curtain is drawing. There I shall rewrite Rinascita's fate, with the dark tide as my ink. Will you suffer in silence beneath fate's poisoned arrows? Or rise to defy this world's endless trials? I too await your final answer.
You brought ruin to Rinascita. You think you're just walking away?
My stage lies elsewhere. In this scene, I am but a herald. But since you're so eager, I'll leave you with one final clue. I've never had much fondness for overwrought dramatic irony. The dark tide has already tainted the civilization capsule. It no longer requires the Threnodians' authority to be opened. Just a single drop of the tide's nectar will suffice.
Yeah, because the entire dark tide is the Threnodian.
So tell me, how could an existence born of the dark tide ever serve as its anchor of reality? Be forewarned. When dark waters recede, the truth beneath the surface shall come to light.
A dramatic entrance, a dramatic exit. The ever so Shakespearean poet.
The harbinger of the dark tide is the anchor of reality of all Tidespawn. That means it must be a real existing person. When I was absorbing the Tidespawn, I felt it. Avidius was also born of the dark tide.
Then, why didn't the Light of Imperator reveal his true form?
Because his intentions and words were real. He may not have shone as brightly as the sun, but in walking beneath its light, he still caught its glow. And that unshakable resolve not to become a pawn of the darkness, even unto death, that created his own truth. That's why he played right into the Quillbearer's hands. A scapegoat, the perfect sacrifice to bury the truth. All his noble wishes were twisted. Such cruel irony can rot for all I care.
He still stopped Raguna from falling to the dark tide, succeeded. Yeah, that playwright is the true culprit.
Avidius shouldn't have had to bear such a fate. I will carry on his fight. I'll keep writing the story he believed in. The story that gives people hope.
Yes. As he wished. We must stop the greater tragedy that's coming. Let's return to Cantarella and check on the wounded. If Avidius wasn't the Harbinger, that means we missed something.
Yeah, this is actually a good time to stop though, but okay, fine. His spear is still here though. Alright, I guess I could climb on it.
The Tidespawn have fully retreated. The situation around Thessalio Fells is improving. Seems like the Order has already transported most of the wounded to Averado Vault. But as for the rest, the scars Leviathan left on their minds still need time to heal.
Seems everybody defended well.
I'm so scared.
Everything's alright now.
Oh, it's you, the great hero Rover. Cantarella told me stories about you. She said you're just like the heroes in the adventure tales. Brave and determined.
Alright. That never happened before.
But you can't save everyone.
Huh.
Don't go. Don't leave. Don't abandon us.
Cordesia?
Mortals need salvation. Mortals need unity.
Of course.
Righteous one, open the Ascendant gates for me.
Oh, Galbrina, she's of the Dark Tide, so she's able to...
Doesn't belong to you, Leviathan. Chimera!
I think I skipped a few steps there, but dang. Okay, so Chimera. That explains a whole lot about her abilities. It consists of
How are you feeling, Rover?
It consists of so many tacit discords. If Chimera, a Chimera is a creature of many parts, so that would have explained a lot of her forte.
Stand down. I said, stand down. Fall back.
But, Lady Cantarella, we all saw it! Just now!
Enough. I told you to stand down. You've withstood the whispers before. Will you forget your loyalty to your comrades in the face of fear?
I'm sorry, Lady Cantarella and Rover. We lost our composure.
Leviathan is a master at finding the cracks in one's spirit to tear it asunder. Go do what you must. I'll handle this.
What just happened? Yeah, what just happened? I think I skipped a few seconds there.
Certain emotions between you and the others resonated. Your tacit mark opened a portal, pulling you into another illusion. That portal fed on your presence to spread malice and fear. But before it could fully take shape, I broke into your illusion and shut it down.
I saw Fenrico, Mia, and Cardathia. They all passed through that gate. What exactly lies beyond it?
That's the realm Leviathan created. The journeying paradise.
Alright, then that probably wasn't a dream then.
Avidius was Cristoforo's decoy. He planted that decoy in Septimont for years. When the waters recede, the truth shall come to light. Rover, you are the new harbinger of the Dark Tide.
The plot thickens. That was a twist I never seen coming.
Cantarella went inside to prepare that antidote. She should be finished now. Time to find her.
Yeah, this would be a good place to stop though. I would stop here. I'll pick up the story whenever I can. But hey, that was this was great. I'll try to stream this all up to the end as best as I can. Either way, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're all having a lovely, lovely day. I am Notes of the Archive, and I'll see you. I already rolled for Galbrena, by the way. I'll see you all in the next one. Oh, and by the way, just by around Saturday, I'm gonna be attending an event hosted by somebody else. It's gonna be a roleplay server. I'm sure it's gonna be fun. Right. I'll see you all in a bit.